colleagues, dear ministers, Sayın Başkan, dear colleagues, friends, дорогі друзі, I'm very happy to greet you here in our new embassy. Our reception is a site of appreciation and gratitude to all of you for your support. And gratitude to Turkey, gratitude to our international partners for all they have done during these terrible years of war. But it's also about the hospital, which our First Lady talked about just recently. 1 year ago, here we have also reception. And that was only the construction site. Now we see much more better building, despite some work is still continuing. This building symbolizes Ukraine. Ukraine that we defend. Ukraine that we start to rebuild. And Ukraine that fight, live, and wins. The spirit of freedom and unity of our people help us to repel Russian invasion. And your support and solidarity will lead to defeating the enemy. The war is still going on, unfortunately. Russia still occupies our lands and commits atrocities against our people. Heavy clashes continue on the front line. Rockets and drones target civilians. 2 days ago, Russian drones produced in Iran targeted river port of Orlovka on Danube, destroying 20 trucks, 2 of them are Turkish, and also hitting one bus, which was driving between Kharkiv and Ankarі. I have a lot of facts like that, but nevertheless, we know what we are fighting for. We are fighting for our country, we are fighting for our mothers and kids, we are fighting for our independence and future. We are doing everything possible and impossible to ensure that the victory flag will fly over the territory of Ukraine. In this regard, we shall never forget the republics of Turkey and personally President Erdogan's contribution to our fight against Russian aggression. Turkey's powerful voice is heard in the UN, NATO, within the Crimea platforms, and many other international forums. Implementation of the peace formula, President Zelensky, will allow to end the war sooner. It will allow Ukraine to continue exporting grain to global markets. It will make the world safer, a more just world is possible, as President Erdogan said, because the world is far bigger than 5. 100 years ago, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, Turkey struggled and won its freedom. The resolve of Turkish people then serve us as inspiration today. Modern Turkey, led by President Erdogan, is a powerful, influential, important state of global scale. In a month, Turkey will celebrate its 100 years. We wish our friends peace, prosperity, as well as continued progress and successes. Ukraine and Turkey are good friends and strategic partners. As the people say, dost kara günde belli olur. The friend indeed, in need is the friend indeed. That's about us. When Russia invaded Ukraine, Turkish humanitarian assistance helped us a lot. Thousands of Ukrainians found refuge in friendly Turkey. When terrible earthquake happened in Turkey, our rescue team immediately came to help. We confirmed in practice that human life is a top priority for us. We are close neighbors who share common priorities and interests. We develop trade, implement joint projects, and look to the future together. Free trade, defense industries, reconstruction of Ukraine are key priorities for us. Ukrainian engines are the hearts of Turkish UAVs and helicopters, such like Kezelma, Akıncı, Ankarі, and Atak-2. And I am very proud of Ukrainian engineers who, despite the war, demonstrate leading role in aviation field. Motor Sich, FED, Ivchenko Progress are key players there. On the other hand, Bayraktar II became Ghazi of Ukrainian War of Independence. The veteran, the Baykar company started to construct its plant in Ukrainian territory. Brave Turkish business continued to work hard in Ukraine and even expand. Onur Çetinceviz, Emre Ahmetoglu, Burak Pehlivan, Rushen Chetin, and hundreds iş adamları are champions in Ukraine. Murat Kavak and others, they are playing essential role in Ukrainian business and also will play in its reconstruction. Dear friends, humanitarian field is also our priority. Particularly our first ladies take care about orphans evacuated from Ukraine. They take care about environment, education, mental health. By the way, it was the key topic of recent forum of first ladies and gentlemen. Health is really important for resilience of the nation, particularly the health of kids. That's why we ask you to support our First Lady initiative and desire to reconstruct the only one hospital. It will be the only beginning. Many thanks to you, many thanks for attention, many thanks for coming, for being with us, and many thanks to our sponsors who make this celebration possible. Many thanks to our beautiful chefs, and many thanks to our embassy's team who actually helped a lot in organizing all the events and contributed their time and endeavor. So, happy Independence Day of Ukraine and Slava Ukraini!
Sayın Büyükelçi konuşması için teşekkür ediyorum. Thank you, Excellency, for your speech. Minister of Trade of the Republic of Turkey, His Excellency Ömer Polat, to deliver his speech.
Mr. Ambassador, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the 32nd anniversary of Ukraine's independence, I sincerely congratulate all our Ukrainian friends here on behalf of Turkish nation and our President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. At the outset, I am offering my condolences to the relatives of the Ukrainians who lost their lives due to the current war, and to all the Ukrainian people. I would like to express once again our commitment to the independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of Ukraine. Turkey and Ukraine are brotherly nations, and their relations are always getting stronger and closer day by day. Our Ukrainian brothers didn't leave us alone after the devastating earthquake took place in Kahramanmaraş on February 6th, which we described as the disaster of the century. On this occasion, I would like to express our gratitude to the Ukrainian people and country. Dear guests, today, on the occasion of Ukraine's Independence Day, we also celebrate the friendship and solidarity between Turkey and Ukraine. As you know, Turkey had been one of the first countries to recognize Ukraine's independence in 1991. Since 1991, when Ukraine gained its independence, relations between our countries have strengthened, and our friendship was enhanced to the level of strategic partnership with the High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council established in the year 2011. Besides, the high-level contacts at the level of our presidents of the two countries are a driving force in our bilateral relations and create an important source of motivation for us. Esteemed guests, our relations have gained momentum in multidimensional aspects, especially in politics, culture, and education, and are also getting stronger in the economic and trade fields. In this context, the free trade agreement, which we signed in the year 2022, is a historic step that would provide great economic, trade, and strategic benefits for both Turkey and Ukraine. In addition to trade, we also have strong relationships in the field of investments and contracting services. We are determined to maintain these strong relations, and we are ready both to meet the needs of Ukraine and contribute to the reconstruction of Ukraine's destroyed infrastructure and superstructure. Regarding the cooperation of Turkish companies with the Ukrainian authorities. All these technical backgrounds aside, we want the war in Ukraine to end immediately and for Ukrainians to restore the peace in their own homeland as soon as possible. Dear guests, finally, Crimean Tatar Turks have a special place in our hearts. As our President, Mr. Erdogan, stated at the International Crime Platform Summit in August, we will continue our cooperation with the Ukrainian authorities in this regard. We will continue to protect the rights and interests of Crimean Tatars and help them voice their peaceful struggle in international platforms. Before closing, I would like to recall that we are determined to develop our relations with our neighbor Ukraine in each and every field and to implement joint prospects for the future. As two important actors in the region, our cooperation not only contributes to regional peace, but also make a significant contribution to global stability. On behalf of our President and the Turkish people, I once again congratulate Ukraine's National Day with my most sincere wish, offer the greetings of the Turkish nation to the Ukrainian people, and thank you very much to all of you.